talk about a lot of concepts in these videos, lots of different frameworks and theories and hypotheses, all different things that I think at least help me to better understand how I function, how my mind works, where it breaks bad sometimes. But above all those, if there is only one thing that I could kind of remember and utilize throughout the rest of my life, and probably the thing that right now in this moment is most impactful for me, it's a simple just pause. It's just a pause. It's just a hesitation. It's a split second moment where I stop and think. And that seems stupid, silly, obvious, too basic. I don't know. But it's the truth. It's the thing that's made the biggest impact on my life, right? I may not always remember and utilize and apply all the different frameworks I talk about, whatever they might be, the way we digest information, or sacrificing truth for simplicity, or understanding the importance of kind of mental toughness and logical thinking, right? There's all these different things that help in all these different situations, and those are good, right? And I've talked about them plenty. But at the kind of simplest level, if whatever it is I'm doing, I'm about to take an action, I'm about to make a decision, I'm about to say something to somebody, I'm watching, a video or a speech or listening to a podcast, right? Before I take that action, whatever it is, the decision, the literal action to do something, formulate a view or a belief on something, there's a pause, there's a hesitation, and that is worth more than anything, because all it is me stopping to say, wait, before you fully move forward, before you're sure, before you go with that idea or action or behavior or whatever it is, just stop and think about it. Just take a little bit more time to think. Think about it from the opposite angle in which you're thinking about it right now. No matter how sure I am in that moment, no matter how right it feels for me to do the thing I'm about to do, no matter how justified I feel to say the thing I'm about to say, I don't. I stop and I pause and I think about it. And that's become so ingrained in me, and that's why I say it's the most impactful, probably most important thing, that it's now habit, right? It's now become the normal habit. I feel that pause constantly, that hesitation, that just gives me a moment to just gather myself and think about it a little bit more and make sure I've checked all the math, make sure I've really looked at it from all the different angles. And I can't tell you how many times in that moment, right? Because the moment itself you can only do so much with, but it's that moment that stops you, that allows you to go to that much longer moment where maybe you do a little bit more analysis, maybe you use some of those frameworks, maybe you just think about it a little bit more, maybe you sleep on it, whatever it is. But you need that moment first, right? You could think of it as whatever metaphor you want to use, but it's a train kind of rumbling down the tracks. It's got so much momentum, right? As it often does in these issues that are important to us and that matter so much and they're emotionally charged. We get so much momentum going. We get so riled up and we're moving, and it's so easy to just keep going and just break right through and again, say that thing, do that thing, whatever, formulate that belief. But it's that pause, it's that little hesitation that stops the momentum. And then it allows you to go sideways, to go the different direction, to do the additional thinking. But you need that pause. You need to stop that momentum. And as I say, all of this. That's the thing I feel most each day. And it makes all the difference. Just having that ability to stop it, to pause it for a second, so that I could see if I need to do something else, to see if I need to go somewhere else. And that's, again, it sounds so simple. But when we're in that moment, when it's emotionally charged and it feels so right, it is so unbelievably hard to check yourself and say, wait, you may not be right, but that's what you need to do.